It's like super boring because he's so good.
Yeah, they just lay on each other. They're barely shooting because they know they're gonna stop it.
Okay, so we went and we worked the numbers, and here's what it came out to. All teachers, we use 3.5% all teachers. 0.5% will go to pay for performance.
An additional 5%.
0.5.
The point five.
Right.
To get to the 4.
To get to the 4.
We'll use the 3.5
What does that
across the
look like?
board.
What does that look like?
For what?
What does that look like?
He wants a specific example of a
Yeah.
teacher.
We
Oh,
can't give you a specific.
Give me a, yeah, every teacher's gonna be different.
I understand that, but we're gonna need like 3 or 4 examples
Okay?
of what that
So
looks like.
if you're, I mean, just pick a number. What does it do to our paper?
Just look
paper
like one
performance?
of us. Use
Right, sure.
child,
Can you
use
get on,
teen,
use, sure.
I mean, you guys have this in a calculator now, or
We
no?
can, well, that calculator we had is
representative of experience.
useless because we went through everybody and not that.
Yeah, we can't agree to that. We gotta-
Then what do you use?
You asked for 3.5% raise across the board. What you asked for?
Oh
3.5% across the board. What you asked for?
Then you know, everybody's gonna be using my
Okay,
my
hold on,
code.
So I'll give you a couple of
Okay,
examples.
Kate, Meredith, please. Okay, so where did you calculate this? Like you calculated somewhere.
So yeah, what does the performance look like? What does the?
I got you.
Okay.
Performance wasn't much. It was
It was like 320.
not even that, was it? 320 and 80 or something like that? Or 120? I got it. Just hold on. She's doing something different. She's looking up, like if you took your salary times 3.5%, it would increase.
Well, no, first we want to know what
You
the
not have like
performance that
in an Excel sheet, like
So paper performance is
that's what.
320,
It'll be as of today.
240, highly effective and effective.
Right, we can pull salaries.
Grandfathers is 260 and 2.
This report active.
So then if I take Kyle, let's just do, you want me to do you?
Yeah, I don't care.
Okay, so Kyle, what's your employee number?
1,000.
You want to stop recording?
100.
Yeah.
I don't
Recording,
care.
recording.
Every teacher uses it for
Yeah,
clicks.
F4,
It's probably on the
F4.
HR budget.
No, we got it. I didn't think about that.
It's probably definitely under your budget, Ryan.
Okay, so I'm not gonna say it out loud. I'm gonna write it down and show it to you.
No, you can say it out loud.
I don't want to.
It's public information.
Yeah, it's all
man.
public.
Right, but I still I'm not a fan of
He
that.
doesn't want to embarrass you that you're getting such a low amount.
So
Kyle got a needs improvement.
you got it. 51. 51 times 1.03 minus this now.
Minus.
This.
She's laughing.
And then go add the paper performance. You don't get paper performance, do you? Yeah, I do. I don't know. Highly effective.
You already did that.
Who's that?
It's because I'm not gonna send her.
She's gonna get it.
Oh,
She's gonna run the data set and you're not gonna help us.
that's not right, but I'm writing it before. So you'd see you would see a raise of $2,100 and some change. Now give me an experienced person. Give me,
What that mean?
sure.
And also the question is, what we said, Vanessa should include her advanced degree because she's
What's part of her
BS.
salary, right?
Yeah, it's part of the
This is
salary.
when it comes up.
Yeah, if
It-
you're on the
it populates
517,
in
it's
the-
Yeah.
It was already built into
It's
your
on
data
517,
set.
right?
I've
Right.
spot checked a few and it was already built
Rebecca?
into your data set.
Yeah, we did get that.
517, right?
Yeah, 517.
So this is salary, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's salary.
You know when you go to the
What
store
were you in Kyle's?
and they charge you less than they're supposed to?
A lot more. And it comes up to this. Times.
This one?
Drop that
Yeah,
off.
it's not gonna show any vacancies.
No,
And then you
that's-
gotta clean it up, because it's not a very, the percentages won't come out correctly.
0.35. She gave you 35% raise.
Okay.
Do I do
You're
this
welcome.
at
Just
24?
you.
Do I
Exactly.
do this at 24 or do I do?
35.
No, 2025, yeah.
And
I
then
think
it's
we
BF.
maybe that, yeah, oh yeah, we just.
Lettering you have on your phone.
Can't see.
Minus this.
This battery doesn't last.
No,
Diddly
it
do.
doesn't.
You go,
Need one of these,
55.
what do you have?
the Mac.
Oh, I never used
It's
one.
been live streaming since we've been in here this whole time, and it's still like 60%.
So that's-
I've already put a battery on this
How's
and I'm
it
already
doing
down.
big
320.
spreadsheets?
Today you did?
Not bad, but you gotta run
Yeah,
it
I'm
in
at 34 again.
a different
Wow.
browser, so it's kind of. No.
22.5. I think it was 2,250.
And that's with doing the grandfathered paper performance? Okay. I mean, it's not a huge difference, but because that's kind of what, you know, when we're trying
I get it.
to.
Probably get
I get
us
it.
in by the end of the day, I would think, right?
Okay.
I'm trying.
Diane might
All
have
right,
it before.
Colin,
but
what
I'm
is
trying
it?
Because you know, if I get less in that category, it would make it happen.
I just think we need the complete data set so we can see it, because this is what I'm.
The complete data set is in that workbook.
So can you just, so you're just adding three, here's my concern is that you guys actually aren't gonna spend a total 4%. That's,
We
that's,
are.
that's,
I understand.
that's my concern.
I understand your concern.
So,
But we agreed, that
I know what we agreed to, but.
3.5%, right, of the 12,
Just-
whatever it was, goes across the board.
Right, I think we're in agreement. I think
Right.
all we wanna see, and I think we'll probably have it by the end of the day, is we just wanna see the whole data set.
Sure.
There's a couple we wanna spot check.
Give me a name.
I'll give you an employee number.
Well.
No, that-
I'll give you an employee
Here,
number.
write it down, write it down, write it down.
Check that employee number. right
Yep,
there.
yep.
Yeah, you can have it.
Is that the person
Download
you
it.
sent me? Is this the person?
Yeah, I backwards
Yep,
figured it out.
Yep,
That's just a random person. I don't even know I'm using them.
That's why I didn't want you to say.
That's
anything.
why, yeah.
Okay.
Does this one, this includes that number too?
What's this stuff?
Yeah, so that's, this is the contract amount, so at this point in the year,
Yeah,
they're
it
very
doesn't-
similar.
So which is the one?
Right.
This one?
Yeah, so
Some
the
sort of
contract
supplement-
amount
what
might
sort of
change,
supplement
they might
payments?
end that contract early. But yeah, this point of the year, they should.
Times that
should be
times
pretty much equal.
1.035.
This right here?
This. What's the original? 26. 2,600.
For that person?
It's some change.
Okay.
2633 something.
Does that include the performance?
No.
No?
No, you're right, that includes performance. Hold on, another, what, is that a 350? 320?
It's not hard.
Is that a Rossi?
29? 29.5?
I see.
Yes.
I don't want to ask the question out loud.
Yep. So taking this number times point, go ahead, Sean. Take this number. Yeah. It's the example you gave me, brother.
Yeah, that wasn't a good one.
So you're here, you're here, that's Vanessa, that's Vanessa. Mhm.
No, I used.
Mhm.
I'm just, oh, I don't know, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
No, I know.
Because I don't know what that's about. This one. Get some. But that's, I mean, that's what it is. That's what it is. I took 3.5% of this number,
So those are like.
spread it across all employees, all BFT employees.
Yeah.
Because I had to include vacant too, you understand that too?
Now,
I gotta do all employees.
but we're agreeing like that money that's not spent, we're not billing, the money's not gonna drop out, we'll reinvest that in salaries.
Oh, no.
I don't know. That's good. I
That's
have,
what, I mean, we've asked for like each year, obviously you're gonna advertise for the vacancies, but
Right.
that money.
Do you have the breakout for performance? I think it increased.
here's what I can tell you,
220 for the
right?
kind
It's like
of-
swooping it
I,
to the bottom.
no,
into
you just
the-
hear me out,
Guns
hear me out.
versus equipment, it's-
When I say this is as high as we can get, this is.
No, I don't
this- but just
disagree.
let me
Yeah.
finish. So if there is something, next year when we come to this table, I don't go, the 1% that the state gave us, and that's really, that's it. You know what I'm saying?
I don't
Because when I tell you, like,
think that really
this is
is
it.
coming up more. But remember, I
And,
take it as.
and I'm concerned moving forward, when we sit down next year and you look at me and I
This
go,
doesn't include
Check
vacancies.
one more, can you
Yep.
check Matt's?
sure. What's the number? Well,
You can just use my name.
yep.
It's all, and then.
We used our socials for.
Yeah.
What a time.
Yeah. Just look at it and see.
We're just spot checking Matt's.
Okay.
Just bounce around and tell me if this, because all I did was do 25,
Let's do this.
and anybody that's in,
Yep, because that includes, minus this,
but they won't.
about
We'll
two.
go round it to 2.
About two.
2 and 11.
Yeah, it's a change. Okay.
And plus the performance fee.
23.
Plus, plus the performance, so I add another three.
Well, you're
23,
I'm
31.
grandfathered.
Three
so
total,
it'd be
okay.
like 260. on
Yeah.
that one, right?
Yeah.
All right. I think we're good to go, guys.
Okay.
All right, so we probably need to rewrite that.
Oh, yeah.
I think it would be helpful for communications to do an example on a
Let's say,
first year teacher returning, do another example on like a 7th or 8th year teacher in the
Sure, I can do that.
contract.
I'll run that.
Do an example on a veteran teacher.
When we do our press
Without-
conference, I'll have that as an example for the press conference.
Without,
For the press release.
yeah, don't nobody beat the press
Yeah.
We're
conference.
doing a co-one.
Without, advanced degree and then one with advanced degree.
Yeah, I'll give all scenarios, and we'll have it as part of our joint press
Just
release.
use like those 4
Yeah,
scenarios
like
and
a
then.
PSC and then, because we've got
We'll
AC
do-
with 20 years.
we'll do all of
experience,
it.
too.
Well,
Let me get to work.
Let me find.
I'd like to.
And you're going to 50,000 on new teachers.
Well,
well, stop, Kyle, don't.
Yeah, it's just.
What was I,
Stop.
That's their money now at this
Do
point.
you not know Ryan by this point?
Okay, so I have
He's
it up.
like, stop.
That's their money at this point.
I have it up.
The vacancies that he's hiring.
Let's type it out.
Yes, do I know it is.
Okay, so when's our goal for getting communication out?
as soon as I can get all this stuff today, I would love to have it by the end of business today, but I really believe we could just agree to it, look at it, and have it ready to go first thing Friday morning, tomorrow morning, first day they come back. Here it is, bang. Welcome back, here's your raise.
I gotta get points out to the yard, so it won't include bargaining.
Yeah, I'm on the
I can't
agenda.
wait till tomorrow to send.
I mean, I'm gonna try, but what's your cutoff time?
Well, I'm just telling him, because I send communication to the building rep, so I was trying to wait.
Yeah.
But I have like all of them emailing me and asking for what they're saying tomorrow. So, I mean, I could just do a very short blurb.
What
and-
time do you need it by?
What time are you guys speaking at your cutoff?
5 o'clock into business today.
I can do that.
Let's try to do
Well, we
that.
got him into the meetings, right?
Okay, we'll try
I
to get
should,
to
by
that.
5 o'clock, I should be able to have it. It's 4
Okay.
hours, it shouldn't take that long.
That's good.
Yeah, ours might be 8:30. Okay.
All right, you just cut into my lunch, but that's cool, don't worry about it. Make sure we get this signed before we do anything.
Okay, I gotta see what that
Yep.
says. here, too.
Well,
No, it's fine.
yeah, no, we're gonna do this like now.
Okay.
Yeah,
Cause, well, I can always send out
I would kind of like it to go out all.
together,
Right.
right? Well, if.
So whatever you send out to your building reps, I would like to also
It
come
would be
from.
like a sentence or two just for them to read, it
Yeah.
would be like the whole thing.
Yeah.
So I could say something like, we came to an agreement, you know, everybody check your emails or something like that.
Sure.
And then if we have something to add to it, cause I wanna make sure the ones
I
that,
think we're safe saying if you're highly effective, it's a 4% raise.
so here's what I said. BPS will agree to provide a 4% increase to the cost of BFT instructional salaries. This will include a 3.5% increase to base salary, parentheses, including the advanced degrees of PSC teachers, close paren, and a 0.5% increase to pay for performance.
That's what it said. So yeah, you're close, right? But it needs to say, all, this will include a for all salary, all, you know what I'm saying, like everybody. I want to make sure that's captured. It's going, everybody's 2% and half percent is different than, like your 3.5% is different than your 3.5% and your 3.5%. You see what I'm saying? I just want to make sure it's captured properly.
What about somebody who was in here all year last year?
Was in what?
Are they getting the 3.5%?
That was in what?
That was in here all year last year. These just returning teachers?
This goes back to,
Isn't that the 99-day rule?
yeah, but I mean, if, it's only retro from 7/1.
No. So
I think what Anthony's saying is, if somebody wasn't here last year, how are they gonna be treated? Right, Anthony?
correct.
But they would be an employee this year, right?
So are we giving 3.5%
So
increase to
all
new
employees, so that-
teachers, or
New
Yeah.
teachers,
That's what he said earlier.
yeah, all employees.
I'm not gonna argue with that if you wanna,
So-
if you guys can make that work.
If you're a teacher and you
So the
start
beginning
next
Going
salary-
to
Tuesday,
50,000, like 200.
you start next Tuesday, we're gonna give you,
Remember, we had to budget for vacant positions. A vacant position is a brand new teacher. So we effectively just did what we wanted to do. We raised brand new teacher pay. We also gave tier to, you know, your time and service and how long you've been here. We did all that, so we should also, like, this is a good thing.
Oh, I'm just, as long as, I just want to make sure I understood
Yeah.
accurately. I
'Cause
gotta
we
caution
have to
you.
budget for vacant positions.
Let's make sure, I don't think it's possible, but let's make sure nobody gets leapfrogged somehow.
No, it's not possible. Everybody's getting the 3.5%.
With a percent, I don't think it's possible.
Yeah, I don't think
It's
it
not
is
possible.
either.
aren't we saying that now the starting, cause is that just a raise this year, or does like starting next school year, it's 48,875
No,
plus
it's, we're
3.5, so
gonna,
the
it's
new
gonna
one
be,
is
new is gonna be 50.
Okay, so here's how it reads now. BPS will agree to provide a 4% increase to the cost of BFT instructional salaries. This will include a 3.5% increase to all instructional base salaries, including the advanced degrees of PSC teachers, and a 0.5% increase to pay for performance.
Kyle?
Yeah.
And then I have the remaining language about the insurance.
He's just trying to eat.
True story.
Yeah, and also, and then we have the MOU
And we need
for
to
the
do
optional class.
Yeah, do you want, you wanna see?
Yeah,
or-
yes. Okay, send it over and print it too.
And I can print it out.
Yeah, it'll start this year.
It's just like on the house.
It's a good thing.
Okay.
Print it so we can get it signed and we can press on, we can press it. I'll give you brand new teacher, I'll give you a 5-year teacher, 10, 20 something?
Yeah.
One,
Well, I
one
just
AC,
think-
one PSC.
So what did you see?
Well, the AC is
brand new
only
teacher,
gonna be 15
Huh?
years or
A
more.
5, a 10, and a 20.
Yeah.
And then do a 20 with advanced degree and without advanced degree.
This is an example.
Yeah, this is an example.
Yep.
And then which paycheck will we start seeing this?
Oh, well, we gotta ratify it
Yeah.
and all that, so.
What
No, that's true.
I included
How soon did you
in
do
just what my
payroll?
VR
I
is
forgot
on
about
payroll,
that.
just what
How soon
Rosemary
did you do
wrote,
payroll
and we
to
can
do
say
it?
something like further communication
I don't
to
think they're
explain
gonna
what
be
these
happy
I
are.
don't think they're gonna be
That's
happy
not
at all.
I would really, I would
That's why
appreciate
easier on
if
them
you
to
just said
put
we
numbers.
agree to,
Jessica Mosca's coming
to,
up someday.
I just
don't know
watching,
who.
right?
You want me to
So,
warn her? No.
we settled our contract. Check your email in the morning.
You know what?
I can do
Tell
that.
her
You know what I
we'll
mean?
buy
Yeah,
lunch
something
wrap
very
and chicken
basic.
Real
like we
basic.
did before, seriously.
Yeah,
We'll go to Red Lobster if
that
we got
here,
to.
That's fine.
We got some
Yeah,
people
you'll have it,
that
for-
see
I mean, I'm gonna get out, try to get out by 5 o'clock
As
tonight.
long as you tell them they're getting a ring,
Right.
and to look out for it. Yeah.
look out for communications.
Okay.
Um,
And I'll make sure it's clear, you're agreeing with whatever we're gonna say. All right. Hey, we did it.
Yes,
The babies too.
wait till Rosemary comes in and we'll do
Yeah,
our,
my older one's
our
8,
handshake.
she'll be 9 in December.
Ceremonial handshake.
Yes.
Going to the 3rd grade. I'm like, oh my gosh.
the Florida today was here, you can bust out a hug like that one here.
I gave Dr. Green a hug.
Yeah, the baby's 2
Classic
already.
picture right there.
Where'd that go?
I know. Give my best shot.
Yeah. Yeah, he's over at Pineapple Cove still. He wants to come back to BFT though.
You know you're okay. Anything in section, I'm gonna take care of this.
I'm not
Doing my own
I'm back next year, 'cause I'm telling you, we've been emptying everything. We kicked some stuff under there and not looking forward to next year.
Well, it will have flag there.
Wait.
Hopefully insurance is in a good
Place
place
with the
next
health
year.
insurance.
We got a guy, you got a guy.
It'd be a great place with that because we did
I'm sorry.
more than we needed.
Yeah, but that cost us, well, we just did cost 12 million, we're not gonna save 12 million on the health insurance.
We might. Well, I mean, it's not gonna be less, but
Right.
it's not gonna be an increase next year.
No, correct.
We got that covered now.
Thank you guys.